What is up, guys? It's your boy Milad coming to you with his first movie review on this channel. Now, what's unique about my channel, I guess you can say, is all my reviews and stuff like that are gonna come right after I watch the movie, and it's gonna come straight off the dome. And you know, I'm not like a professional movie critic. I am, I guess, to quote the other YouTube channel that does tech reviews, I'm your average consumer. I am just the average human being who is interested in movies, who enjoys watching movies, and just likes to talk about it. I thought to myself one day, I talked to all of my friends about how I like these movies and stuff like that. So I thought, why not just film it and go through that process as well? So that's why I decided, let me start this YouTube channel where I just talk about movies, because that's what I love doing. Now, some of you guys don't know this about me, but I do not like watching movie trailers, but I'm doing movie reactions to trailers on this channel as well. But this movie that I went and watched today, it is not one I watched a trailer for, and it completely caught me off guard. I watched the movie The Farewell, and that movie might not be too familiar because it's kind of an underground kind of movie. It's kind of just there, and not a lot of people are very familiar with the movie. I believe one of the actresses in the movie is actually pretty famous. So the name of the actress, actually, that's a pretty hard name to say. Her name is Awkwafina, so like the water, I guess. But yeah, she's actually a pretty famous actress. I've seen her in a good amount of movies before, so I'm familiar with her dynamic. She's a pretty funny character, so that's another reason why I thought the movie was really a comedy movie. And then on top of that, I saw the Rotten Tomatoes for the movie. It is, I believe, at like a 99%. So it's another reason why I thought, okay, another great movie. So, you know, I have this A-list pass, so I go watch movies. I'll watch any movie that's out in theaters, and I'll go enjoy it, or maybe not even enjoy it, and I'll tell you guys if I do or I don't. But without further ado, let's get into this movie. Now, I just wanted to say that if you guys don't want spoilers, click off the video. This is for pretty much discussion after the movie. But yeah, so I don't know how to feel this out right now, because I have never done movie reviews before. So I don't know if you guys want these movie reviews done without spoilers, or if you guys want them done with spoilers. So be sure to let me know on what you guys are feeling. But for now, I'm gonna do them with spoilers, because these movies been out for a little bit, so just consider yourself warned. So the movie, the first thing that caught me off guard is it's not really in English. The movie is pretty much 95%, I believe, in Chinese or Mandarin, or I'm not really too sure on the exact language, but I know there's a lot that happened in China in the movie, so I'm assuming the language is Chinese or Mandarin. And so that caught me off guard at first, because anyone who knows me, one of the main reasons I don't watch Bollywood movies is because I don't like reading subtitles too much when watching movies. I usually like reading subtitles if it helps me out. So that caught me off guard, and that's my fault because I don't watch trailers of movies. But there are some English scenes in the movie because the girl grows up in New York. So pretty much the movie is about a girl who grows up in New York, not grows up in New York, but she is in New York. She was born in China, family moved her over to New York. All of my, you know, immigrant parents and stuff like that can relate. Like, you know, families brought to here to the United States for a better life and stuff like that. So, you know, that's nice to see. And then they just go straight into it in the movie. They kind of come across and they're like, okay, your grandma, the girl's grandma, the main character's grandma, is dying. She has stage 4 lung cancer, I believe it was, in the movie. So she is pretty on edge. She doesn't know, though. That's the main thing about this movie, is no one tells her that she has stage 4 lung cancer.
Chinese people have saying, when people get cancer, they die.
And that's mainly where you see the dark and sad part of the movie come in, because now she has this disease, or she has cancer, and everyone around her knows except for her, and they play it off throughout the whole movie. Now, this is apparently based on a true story. They kind of came into the movie and they said based on a lie, which is, it makes sense, because what they do throughout the movie is this whole movie is based on a lie that's being told by the family that, oh no, you're totally fine, and they go forgery and everything on all the doctor's documents, and apparently it's a pretty common thing in China. Like, the doctor even said, like, yeah, we did the same thing for my mother when she was close to passing away. So that was pretty crazy. And you just feel bad for this woman because she's living her life a certain way, and you see her family come and approach her, and they're all trying to help her out. They're all trying to be with her and everything like that. And it hits you really in the feels and the emotions, which was really weird for me because I went into this thinking it was a comedy because that's what the AMC app said. It's listed it as a comedy. The movie runs for 1 hour 38 minutes, which I think is the perfect length because this isn't super long of a storyline where it needs a 2-hour plus movie to happen. But overall, I actually did enjoy this movie. It was a good movie, and I'm glad I watched it. I would give it about a 6 out of 10. I think that's what I would give it, but I could see why it has such a high rating. I do think it is a movie meant for people of older, like people who are older, and that's like what the main crowd was while I was watching the movie. Everyone around me was of an older age, and it's a more mature film. It is more like, you know, for older people. And if for the people who relate, like there was like I would understand if I was watching a movie and this was an Afghan movie, like Afghan American. I'm Afghan, so if it was like an Afghan American type of movie, like how this movie was pretty much a Chinese American movie, I would have enjoyed it like the way how a Chinese American would have enjoyed it, and I would have probably given it a 9 or 10 out of 10 because that's something I can relate to and I'm proud of. So I could see why it has such high ratings, but I would have to personally give it a 6 out of 10 because it does not fit my style, but I see why it has such high ratings. So it kind of is like that type of movie where if it's made for you, it's worth watching. But pretty much what caught me off guard, and I think what sold most of the movie for me, is at the end, they go through this whole process and they keep reiterating how the grandma's gonna die in 3 months, the grandma's gonna die in 3 months, and the whole family, you just watch them struggle the whole time, which it's gut-wrenching, it's heartbreaking, and you're just like, oh my god, like when's the time gonna come where the grandma finds out that she has stage 4 cancer, and when's the family gonna tell her? And towards the end, you just see the daughter, or the granddaughter, and her parents leave China. Oh, I forgot to mention this, but they faked a wedding. I don't know if it was a fake wedding, but they pretty much planned a wedding of a couple, the grandson and his girlfriend, who were dating for 3 months. They pretty much faked a wedding so that they all had a reason to come visit the grandma because they thought she was gonna pass away. So I saw the granddaughter leave and everything, and I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Why is the granddaughter leaving and they're not wrapping this up? And it came back to me. This is based on a true story. And the most beautiful part of the movie, in my opinion, was at the end. When the movie ended, it showed the grandma, and it shows her saying, this is the grandma and she's fine 6 years later, which is kind of crazy because they said she was gonna die in 3 months, and they avoided telling her that. And there's one quote in the movie where they say that worry or that fear will kill her before the cancer kills her. So it kind of just like, it puts out that whole thing that like a lot of our health and a lot of things that we go through health-wise, we kind of fear our way through it. We kind of build anxiety and make it happen a lot faster. And that's by no means is me saying like, no, cancer is fake, we all fear it or whatever. But there is a lot of things in life where mentally we kind of throw ourselves under the ground, and that's what I felt like the movie was trying to get across there. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole movie. That's pretty much my review of the movie and my summary of the movie in a sense. I kind of felt like I was summarizing the movie for a good amount of the time here. But my review, 6 out of 10. I enjoyed it. It's a good movie. I enjoy it as much. Like, it's a movie worth going to watch, but it's not like, if I didn't watch it, I didn't lose out too much. But it is a gold gem for certain people if they watch it. I could see how someone can go in and really enjoy this movie. But without further ado, let's end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, watching it tomorrow night. So hopefully that vlog, or not that vlog, I'm so used to saying vlog because I vlog all the time, but that movie reaction and video is going to go up. What I'm planning on doing with that is I'm planning on recording going to the theater and like kind of just like right when I first come out of the theater, I'm planning on vlogging and giving my pure raw like reaction right there. And then when I get to the house, I'm gonna sit down with the camera like it is right now and give my reaction that way too. So let's end it here. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys had a wonderful day, and I wish you guys all the best of success, and peace.